thank you guys so much for coming back and coming with me on this journey. That means you like what you saw. And trust me, it only gets better from here. Now I'm bringing you guys the insatiable, beautiful Myiah Lee.
Hi, Tresh.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and doing this.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate that.
No problem.
You know, a lot of people might not know you and everything. Actually, before we get started, I want to take a shot.
Okay.
Let's take a shot.
Ooh.
Good show, money, health, and wealth.
Yes.
There we go. Always right.
That was perfect.
Wonderful. So we're going to get right into it and everything. I want everybody, most people might not know, one of the biggest things about you is you are a wonderful makeup artist.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Yes. I've been looking and seeing and everything. And how long you been doing that?
I've been doing makeup for 10 years.
10 years.
Yes, 10 years. I had my 10-year anniversary actually last June. I want to say June. That just
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So what made you get into makeup?
I had got laid off from my job at the time. I was working like in an auto parts warehouse. And I would always like just watch the YouTube tutorials, and I always wanted my makeup to look like the celebrities and the YouTube girls. So one day I just started practicing on myself, and I was like, okay, I did pretty good for my first time.
Yeah.
So I started practicing more and more. I got really, really good. My friends started asking me to practice on them, so I started practicing on them. And then eventually it was like one girl, she just asked me to do her makeup, and she was like, I'll pay you. And I was
What?
like,
Yeah.
okay.
You said okay.
I was like, okay. So I tried it out, and when I tried it, she really, really liked it. I was so nervous. Girl, I was so nervous. I dropped the whole bottle of foundation at her house. But she didn't mind.
Yeah.
She was like, it's okay. She was really, really sweet about it. So, but after that, I was like, okay, I could see myself, like once I saw her reaction, I was like, I could see myself doing this, you know, for a living. But I ended up getting another job and just kind of like doing it on the side.
Taking a slow start.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I got laid off again. And once I got laid off again, I was like, eventually I was just like, okay, let me try to do this full time and see how it goes. And it was just up from there. I came up with the name Conceited Faces. That's the name of my brand. And I just took off from there. And I just been rolling. I've been having clients loyal clients since I started.
Because that has definitely paid off, because some lady right here made it into Essence Magazine.
I did.
Yes.
I am officially
Ain't
published.
that?
Makeup
So
artist.
yes. See, that's just to show you all those doors closing and not believing yourself. And look where you done came already.
Yes.
So when you did
Flage.
her makeup for
Flage Johnson.
her photo shoot.
Yes, that's the basketball player for LSU. I ended up doing her makeup. She was looking for a makeup artist on Instagram, and
you just put your bid in?
Yeah, people was tagging me. It was a lot of people tagging me.
That's always good.
And when they were tagging me, I slid in her DM.
Yes.
And when I slid in her DM, that's when she replied. And she was just like, she replied. She was just like, yeah, pull up on me. She was like, she gave me her number, and I texted her. She sent me the address, and I pulled up. And it was actually the gym, the practice gym where they practice at. And I was like, when I realized where I was at, I'm like, this is crazy.
Look what the manifested out of this.
I'm like, this is crazy.
This is
like,
just a little side
and
thing.
once I did her makeup, like, cause I did her makeup a couple times, like a lot of times.
Yeah.
So like, especially before I did her makeup for Essence, I had did her makeup a couple times. So When it was like the second time I did her makeup, I'm like, okay, we kind of locking in.
Yeah, let's go opening some doors.
Right, so I was very grateful for that. And then when it was finally time for the Essence magazine shoot, and they asked me, like they was acting like it was just so normal.
Just normal, regular, but it's
but
like,
I was like, y'all know this is a big thing for me. I'm like, this is big for me.
Your name, Myiah Lee.
Yes.
MUA.
And my mom is a hairdresser, so I used to sit in her salon and look at Essence magazine. So to see my work in Essence magazine, and that's a magazine I grew up looking at, that's crazy for me.
Accomplishments.
Yes.
Goals. Yes.
I love that for me.
And it's just the beginning. So, one thing about it is, you do the makeup. Does it stay on? Like, I apply the makeup, let's say, into the bedroom. Is my makeup gonna stay on?
For the most part, yeah, but it also depends on how much you're gonna put your face in that pillow.
So even with that, that little, okay.
Yeah. So you just gotta be mindful of the fact that you still have makeup on, because it's not permanent. So you just gotta be mindful. You just gotta keep it cute that night. Yeah.
Pay attention. Whether or not you want to start the night, or if you finna leave, plan accordingly.
It's your discretion whether how cute you want to keep it. If it's worth losing the face, then I say lose the face.
Say lose the face. Everybody don't get that opportunity to lose the face.
If it's worth losing the face, then I say lose the face.
Lose it, baby. Those are opportunities we cannot miss out on. So, Miss Myiah, are you single?
I am.
You are single?
Yes.
So, is that just a choice right now? Or are you dating?
I'm dating. It's definitely a choice, but I am dating. The dating pool sucks.
Preaching to the choir.
But
it just
really is what it is, but definitely single.
Definitely single.
Yeah, I've been single for about 3 years now.
Oh. So you really know that the dating pool sucks. That means you have been probably then paused a couple times, hit restart, went back. I can just imagine, baby.
I have. I've definitely had my trial and errors, and I don't mind being single right now. Like, I'm just taking my time. I'm not rushing anything. I'm not forcing anything, and I hate that because I'm a Leo, and I know what I want.
Period.
So, a lot of men mistake me knowing what I want for me being controlling.
I understand that. I definitely understand that.
That's why I say I'm not trying to force anything or nothing like that. So,
but if it comes at the right time,
I just know what I want. So if it comes, it comes.
So what's one of your biggest turnoffs?
One of my biggest turnoffs. No
like
job.
A pet peeve. Oh, I can understand that.
No job.
I can understand that because most people, and men particularly, misconstrue that as you being a gold digger, and it's just like, no, I have a plate and I want you to add to it.
Thank you.
Not eat off of it.
Right.
You know, because we can't even grow that way.
Yeah, because I've been used before, so you gotta at least, I feel like, to be with, I'm not perfect, but
none of us.
I bring a lot to the table, so I just feel like to at least deal with me, like, I'm not gonna settle for less. You gotta at least be bringing what I'm bringing to the table.
At least a little bit.
At least
trying.
Like, you know, I work for myself. You could at least be trying to run your own business or something. Like, you ain't got nothing going on.
Nothing. You don't want nothing. You ain't thought about it. You don't have no dreams.
No ambitions.
Nothing.
Like, and then even, like, a lot of times they'll be like, oh, I'm hustling. I don't like that.
Not at all.
I don't like that. Because at the end of the day, your priorities still not together.
At all. And we
Like,
too
your
old
priorities
for that.
are still not together. So, that's a turn off for me.
So
I don't like it.
what's your biggest turn on?
My biggest turn on is a man that is affectionate. Like,
Okay.
match my energy. Like, give me what I'm giving you. Pretty much.
So do you mean on a mental level? Do you
On
like
all
PDA?
aspects.
Do you like PDA? You like that all that? So you for
Yeah.
all that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On all aspects, like, give me what I'm giving you. Like, if I'm showing you that I really like you, I want to spend time with you, or whatever, you know, I'm texting you paragraphs.
You don't want to
and stuff
guess.
Like, that. Like, yeah.
You don't want to
reassure me. Like, that's the word.
Reassure. That's
me.
a good one.
That's a big turn on for me.
Big time.
A reassuring man, yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
So with dating and things like that, I'm just gonna jump right into it. And you're single and you're all that. So you have sex toys and things like that.
I do.
You do.
Yes.
You use them frequently.
Yes.
Really?
do.
Yes. I mean,
I
we need that.
I do. I don't have many. I just have. You was trying to get into what kind?
We can get into it, baby. We can get into it because I love my rose.
Of course,
And
I have a rose.
can't.
Of course, I have a rose. I do have a dildo too, but I don't use that all the
I
time.
don't use mine that much anymore
Yeah,
either because it's
I don't
more like a
use
little
it.
standstill kind of
Yeah.
thing. And
I don't know. I just can't really get into that much. But when it's just been a minute, I might double up, if you know what I mean.
Go
But,
ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that rose.
It does what it's supposed to do, and it never disappoints.
It never disappoints
It
at all.
never disappoints.
Girl, sometimes it gets to the point too fast.
I move mine. I just started moving mine because I sit there. I sometimes I won't take it past 2 because if I hit that 3 too fast, it'll be over with. So I'd be like, hold on. And I'd be like, dang, I ain't even been on some of the other ones except when I first
I
went.
can't handle the
yes, and a little different times. So I ain't even been.
I'm probably going to have a seizure.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I be having my water and taking my time and trying to get in my zone.
That's so funny. She said, I have my water.
I be too serious. So, also being single, you are gorgeous.
Thank you.
So I know you have to have men hollering at you and saying things to you. So, like, what's one of the craziest things a man has ever DM'd you?
Girl, so I also work in the club. I bartend on the side, too.
Yeah.
So I deal with a lot of that, like, in the club. And I think the craziest thing I've ever dealt with as far as in the DMs was I was bartending at work, and I was just like dancing, you know, just like making sure the people who tipped me and stuff like that had a good time and stuff like that. Cause like the kind of bartender I am, I walk around or whatever, so I can still interact with all my customers. So, girl, I'm just dancing or whatever. People recording me. They always record me or whatever because I guess they like my ass. So people, but it's girls,
Noted.
you know, like girls always record me and stuff like that. So it was like three or four people recording me at the time I'm dancing. I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay, yeah.
But I get home later that night, and this guy sends me this DM, and he's like, I hope you don't mind. He was like, I hope this isn't weird to you or whatever, but I made this video of you while you was dancing at work. And I'm like, I don't think that was his. It's something like that. But he was like, I made this video of you or whatever. And he sent me the video, and it was like,
so he had did like a compilation
like a whole
of different
TikTok.
Oh, he had watched all night.
It was like a whole little TikTok or whatever, like and the little song. I don't know. I want to show it to you.
That's almost like celebrity status, you know.
Yeah.
You know that these big fans be
It was
little compilations of their videos.
It was funny as hell. I was dying laughing, but that shit was weird.
That's not normal. Usually they just been and liked your video or liked your story.
I was like, wait,
like
this
that.
man then recorded me and made a whole TikTok. Like, ain't no telling what he doing with this video. Like, but I mean, at least he sent
probably
it to
had
me.
a good time with it though. If he sent it to you, baby.
That's why I said at least he sent it to me,
it.
so I know about it. But girl, ain't no telling what he done did with that video. I said, oh Lord,
it's greatest hits.
I think that's probably one of the strangest things that I've gotten in my DMs. Because I was like, what the fuck?
So you say females
and I didn't even see him right
you.
there. No, I'm lying. I did see him right there, but he wasn't even the way the video was.
It didn't look like he was recording you, so he was kind of hiding it.
I didn't think that he was recording me like that. So I don't know. It was just crazy.
And then here it comes. His greatest hits.
Girl, come to find out he has a really big crush on me. And I'm like, wow.
Real big in there. Tell him, make them show them tips, match all that.
Thank you.
That's to sit there because this is my job.
Okay, because like,
I am here trying to get paid.
Thank you.
You know, I'm just not here just for, entertainment.
That part.
So with you saying females recording you and things like that, you have females come at you? And
girl, yes. Females do come at me, but I'm not gay.
Strictly dickly.
Yeah, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
It's like, to each his own, but I'm not. So would you engage in a threesome? No, not something you would consider. What about with two men?
I was just gonna say I wouldn't even do two men because that's gay to me.
It really is because men
had
this debate because we was like, they said if the two guys aren't touching, it's called a train, and I was like, I guess that kind of makes sense.
I still don't want two men. Like, I just feel like two men with their dicks out at the same time.
That just like.
Like,
and all that extra work and machinery and equipment. That is kind of a lot. So, you be dressing.
Thank you.
You be dressing. Baby, I was all up that IG. I said, hold on. I didn't like almost like everything going down this thing. Hold on, everything. I know they was sitting there, but I be wanting to give a sister her flowers where the flowers are due.
I appreciate it,
you
girl.
really
You got
do
me
be
blushing
dressing.
so hard.
Yes. So, one of these trends out there that's just completely crazy, I want to ask you what you thought about it.
What?
These girls in the club with these butt plugs. What do you...
I don't think that's... like, if you going to the strip club, yeah. But just like,
place.
It's a time and place.
Because they all in the club and they making sure they bend it over and all that. And
it's a time and place. I feel like if you going like out to an environment like that, then okay, cool. Because you'll go to a strip club, you'll see strippers bent over with that, and they
would have that, and
ain't nobody gonna mind that in there. But if you going somewhere, 25 and up, where
and you supposed to be standing on the side like what they doing, and you there to dress to impress.
Right, where you
and
got
they
your butt plug flashing? Yeah.
Like
I just, I don't feel like that should be, like, especially not in, like, upscale type of parties. Hell no.
So, if you was going to the strip club, would you wear one?
I never wore a butt plug, but I would try it.
You would try it?
Yeah.
So,
I do think it's cute.
So, you're pretty experimental with sex, you think? You would say? Yeah, different things.
I'm pretty experienced with it. I'm just not out there.
As long as we ain't gotta add extra people, we can be a little experimental with each other and get a little in depth. And
yeah, I don't mind. I like trying stuff. I'm spontaneous.
So you like? Have you ever role played?
Not like no real role play.
No,
not like no real role play. Maybe
not really interested, or
no, I don't think I just found that person yet.
That person that would sit there.
Yeah, that'll really like.
I've done some role play.
What kind of role play you did?
Girl, I done put on my little nothing and my trench coat and told my man, pick me up down the street in 7 minutes. Don't let it be longer than 7 minutes, because we all still outside. And he picked me up like
with my notebook.
Like he was doing, and I had to walk over and do a whole little pretty woman little thing, and then we actually went and did it in the park.
I like
that. We was straight up not together, not anything, and then he dropped me back off. We didn't even ride home together. He dropped me back off on the corner of the house so I could.
All right.
So
I like that. Yeah, I never thought to do nothing like that.
You gotta. I get bored.
Yeah, I never thought to do nothing like that. But
I get bored. That's one reason I don't want to be like messing around, because I want to be.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like I've met nobody yet that's like gotten all that out of me.
That you want to give all that to.
Like they've never gotten all that out of me. Like
that's what I was telling my other guests. I was like, everybody can't get everything of you.
You gotta give me what I give you. Like if you're not matching that, then I can't give you anything more.
Cause trust me, whatever little bit you getting, that is only like the little sprinkle on the little ice cream. You're not even getting to lick the whole little
like if
ice
you
cream.
Can't appreciate the little bit that I'm giving you,
you're missing out.
Thank you.
You're missing out. Ain't nothing I could do and say about that. I just can't. I can't really go no further than that. I think we definitely need to go ahead and have another shot.
On that note,
you out there dating and everything. What's the craziest thing someone's ever asked you to do during sex?
During sex?
Yeah, that you've been.
Ooh, girl. I think the craziest thing. I haven't been asked too many crazy things, but
you ain't never just been in a moment and all of a sudden some guy. I mean, you know how we watch movies and all of a sudden, even like Waiting to Exhale, and they be like, grr. Or they don't be doing nothing and you just started and they all of a sudden say my name, or they done told you they nickname for their junior or anything like that. Something that just came out of nowhere and you just didn't even expect that. Girl, summertime.
I can't say the craziest thing that they've asked me. No, I'm lying. It might not be that crazy to you though, cause you role play and shit like that.
And that was with a husband.
It
though.
might not be that crazy.
Was just like his.
But I think the craziest thing somebody has asked me to do was to slap them and play with their nipples.
I have not been asked any of that.
Yeah, I've had one nigga was like, slap me. And I'm like, huh? He like, slap the fuck out of me. Okay.
So you just
and I
slapped them.
Slapped him. So
did you slap him light at first, hard?
Mm-hmm. I slapped him light at first. He was like, do it again, and I just
that wasn't enough.
Right. And then I had another guy ask me to play with his nipples, and that was kind of strange for me too. He was like, rub my nipples. You? And I'm like, huh? I didn't know how to take that.
Did you rub him?
I did.
You did? And
he really got off.
He really? So was it worth it? For you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was. It just, like I said, I just thought about it afterwards, like, that's a...
different thing.
That's different.
That's different.
I was like, that's different.
That's different.
And we was kind of young, so I'm like...
Oh, see?
I still was, like, I still was learning myself at the time. So for him to be like, rub my nipples, I'm like, nigga, you freaky as hell. Like, what the heck? Like, what the heck?
Like, what I'm supposed to do with it?
This man freaky as hell.
Because I ain't never heard that. I've heard all kind of things. Golden showers and all that kind of stuff. I heard that from my sister before I even heard it from R. Kelly. So I was just like, and I just thought it was a white boy thing at first.
Yeah, I ain't never had nobody ask me no shit like that. I ain't never had nobody ask me no shit like that. I can't say that.
Let's go ahead and take this shot, Mama.
Yeah.
So, you friends with your exes?
A few of them.
A few of them. And that just stays.
Yeah, I don't have sex with none of my exes. I don't hook up with them. I don't talk
either.
like I
don't believe in backtracking.
No.
I can barely walk backwards, so and I love wearing heels. So if I can't walk backwards that good in heels,
yeah. I don't feel like once you cross that line, you kind of gotta stay over there. Like
it just becomes really what it is.
Yeah, and I don't know how they be thinking that they gon'
come back,
but nah, I'm not one of them.
It's not.
You gotta stand. Like, I'm gonna stand on business, and I'm gonna make you stand on business when it comes to me. So it's like, you did what you did, so
it is what it is. It is what it is, and that's just
find somebody else to do it.
I wish you well.
Right.
All day. So, do you believe in fate, destiny, or do you feel like that's something that we...
You mean like love at first sight, or just like if it's meant for me type of shit? Like, what you mean when you say fate?
Kind of that... Not necessarily love at first sight, but this happened for a reason or anything, or would fate happen, like you believe this happened for a reason, or do you believe that we control all of that ourselves?
Nah, I definitely believe everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Everything happened for a reason. You meet people for a reason, either a blessing or a lesson.
A blessing, I like that.
Like, I always tell my friends that, like, you not going through what you going through for nothing. You ain't meet who you met for nothing.
For nothing.
Like,
something coming out of it.
Yeah, like, you, at the end of the day, you gonna learn from it.
Sometimes you was just there to be better for somebody else on their journey,
you know. Gonna grow from it or whatever, and if it's meant for you, then, great. If not, then you just gotta move forward. But you gonna learn. Like, if you don't learn, you gonna learn eventually, because you're gonna keep making the same mistake.
Definitely.
So, I always say I definitely believe in fate. Like, everything happens for a reason.
I believe in
So
that.
I don't regret none of my relationships or nothing like
It was
that.
everything. It was a
Y'all
lesson.
made me who I am right now.
Period. On top.
Can't be fucked with.
Just going at all.
Miss can't be fucked with.
Yes. All day. So, what was I going to sit there and ask you, baby? I was talking about relationships and things like that. And one thing is the intimacy that becomes between a man and a woman. How important is that to you? Because, sometimes, like, would you rather be with someone that match your financial goals, but yet y'all didn't really have sex and, but y'all could really run it and everything? Would you be willing to take lack of sex off the table?
I would. I guess it depends on the type of lack. It depends on the type of lack, but if he's just financially, he's there or whatever, and the reason why the lack of is because of work or whatever the case, cool.
Yeah, I can deal with it.
Yeah, I can deal with it or whatever. Like, you tired, whatever the case may be, cool. Or whatever. Like, you can't hang. All right, I'm understanding. Now, if it comes to lack thereof, there's no, like, the size or anything like that, I don't know if I could deal with it. I don't know if I can deal with it because I feel like I'm little, but I'm a whole lot of woman.
Yeah, so you got this. You got to
measure up. Yeah,
this needs
you got to measure
attention.
up. Because I know my body, and I know my body really, really well. So,
with knowing your body so well, like, what's your spot?
My spot is up there, so you got to measure up.
No, on your body.
On my body?
On your body. What can a man, what's the spot on your body that can just, it does it for you?
My neck.
Neck?
Like, anywhere on my neck.
Anywhere.
Honestly, just like kissing me intimately anywhere around this area. That'll do it for me.
That'll do it for you.
Yeah, like if I'm into you, like I'm really fucking with you like that, that'll do it for me.
So you like foreplay, you a lot of it, a little bit of it, you ready to. So you need that slow warm up to get there and that attention and
it's kind of awkward for me whenever we don't have foreplay.
But you've experienced the ones that don't like foreplay.
Me too. I have to stare into the camera on that one.
And it's just like after all the conversations, the camera on that one, I'm like, chance, and then I gave multiple chances for that foreplay.
So, that's what I'm saying. It's like I gave you multiple chances and you still not going. All right.
And I'm the type, I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to let you know.
You like, got to do this.
This is my spot. You could do this and...
once I tell you... Once I tell you to do this and you don't do it...
You don't
worry about it.
You don't want to.
We can wrap it up.
That's it.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. Because at this point... I'm turned off. I don't want it. It's not going to be good. I just, You didn't do what I want. You're being selfish.
You're being very selfish.
So, no. No.
So you doing the foreplay and everything, and this became a little argument with us before with someone previously, some men. Spit or swallow?
Can I say both? Can I say
time,
both?
place, occasion? It depends, right?
It depends.
It depends.
It depends.
It depends.
For me right now, I would mostly, I don't know.
So
I don't know, because
you're
it
more
really
so to get that
depends.
out of you. You know, you more so got to kind of be in your zone. Maybe
Yeah, it depends on
be
how
really
into
feeling
it.
that person,
That's why I
have
say it
some
depends on
shots.
how into it I am. Like, if I don't want to put too much of my business out there. Cause you can't let everybody know what's
everybody
going on.
can't know.
Yeah,
So
everybody
you
can't know all your
you
tricks.
know that.
So
But
if I'm a good night, yeah,
all that.
I'm gonna do all that.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna
everything.
do all that.
You gonna get it from me.
I'm gonna do all
the
that.
right one gonna get it from you.
For
I agree with
sure.
that. I
For
agree with
sure.
that. And everybody
I don't
can't
mind.
have the best of
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm saying. I don't
You
mind
can't.
swallowing or whatever. It's just I gotta really be into the moment. Like I gotta really be in that fucking moment, and you gotta make me into you. Like you gotta the foreplay and all that shit.
You give it,
gonna
give in
add
to
to that.
Give in to get.
Yes, like
yes.
that. All that is gonna build up to whether I'm gonna do spit or swallow.
You ever been with one and you had to coach him on changing his diet because it just didn't taste?
No, because once I taste it and it's not good, I'm not tasting it no more.
No, I can understand that. My situation was different, you know. I was in a relationship and he was drinking. I was like, that tastes like beer. And I said, I am not doing this again till this doesn't taste like beer.
But honestly, I haven't done it that many times, but the few times I did do it, it was only one time that I did taste something, and it wasn't like, ugh. Like it wasn't like that or whatever. But if I taste anything, I'm not doing it. I'm not tasting it.
It's not, because what they don't understand is that nastiness is usually what causes that gag effect.
Yeah.
It ain't our not relaxing and everything. It's what nasty you put.
That part. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if I taste anything that's not, it's not pleasant. No, I'm not doing it again.
What you say? Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
That's it. Nobody need that
I'm
anymore.
not doing that.
Trying to tell you.
I'm not doing
At
that.
all. It be over with.
I'm gonna hit that back.
You want to like that?
Yes.
You be around Baton Rouge and things like that. Have you tried dating outside the
Baton
city?
Rouge?
Yeah.
Of course. Girl, I really, honestly, if I could get out away from the Baton Rouge guys, like the Baton Rouge dating pool, I would. But it's like I'm so stuck here. so like
much
when
going on right here.
Yeah, like I'm so stuck here. So like when I go places, I don't meet too many people when I solo travel because I be too nervous. When I solo travel, I don't like to talk to people. I just like to enjoy myself.
Now, see, we might have to link up on that because I solo travel, but I talk to people. I go and I end up in somebody's section.
Yeah, like
end up doing
no. When it comes to shit like that, like
networking and things like that, and I don't mind that.
But like I do shit like that or whatever. But like when I'm solo traveling, people are trying to talk to me like while I'm at my hotel or something like that.
Oh yeah,
and
no, I don't want that.
I don't too much try to fraternize where I'm staying at.
Exactly,
You know?
you don't want that because who you are. It's Believe it or not, I tell people a lot of things. I feel like they're almost like acting jobs, you know, like we step into a role and we step into a scene. And when we step behind the scenes, some of that we want to keep private. Not secretive, just private. Just personal. You know, we don't want to share all that with everybody. We don't want everybody. I don't want nobody all up in my, all up in my house and in my business.
So when I solo travel, I don't talk to too many people or whatever. But when I do go travel with my friends and stuff like that, I may meet somebody or whatever, and I try to, try to date. But it's like being long distance. It's kind of hard to keep consistency or whatever. Like they don't really take you serious. Especially when you say you from Louisiana. I don't know what it is, but it's like when you tell a nigga that's not from Louisiana that you from Baton Rouge, they
it's like a stereotype that,
yeah, like they instantly get intimidated. They like, oh, you a gangster. Like, I mean, I ain't no gangster, but don't push me.
Exactly. It's like, no, it's just like I can handle myself. But, I'm a lady.
Yeah, I'm a lady. Like, don't you see me?
We in our soft era. We trying to be wine and dine and taking out, and we want foreplay and intimacy.
Like, when I went to Miami with my homegirls and we was telling guys that we was from Baton Rouge, they was like, oh, so y'all know Boosie. Oh, so y'all like that. I'm like, I don't know that man. I listen to his music.
Yeah, listen to his music.
I don't know
I can rap you a couple of verses.
I don't do nothing. I don't do no conspiracies
with him
or nothing like that. Like, I'm not a gangster.
None of that. I do makeup.
Yes.
You want your makeup done?
I do makeup.
We do makeup. She do makeup.
I do makeup and I make drinks. That's what I do.
That's what I can do. Baby, I can make you look good while you get drunk.
Like, and we can have a good time. Like,
all day.
I'm not a gangster, girl. I don't know what it is about Baton Rouge. When you go out of town and you try to date, they have a stereotype for Baton Rouge women. And I ain't gonna say Louisiana women. They have a stereotype for Baton Rouge women. Because you can tell them, oh, I'm from Louisiana. But when you say you from Baton Rouge, oh, they gonna have something to say.
And what's crazy is it's almost like they feel like that's almost worse than being from New Orleans.
Yeah.
And it's like,
when you say you from Baton Rouge, they got something to say. And then they like, oh, y'all country, or whatever. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all, y'all reckless out there. Y'all ratchet. And I'm like, we is a little ratchet.
There's a little bit. Everybody got a little hood in them. I say, you got a little bit in you too. You just ain't activated yet.
Not too much.
Not
just
too
enough. Fucking much.
And there's enough time and a place for all that.
Right. So.
Not this time.
Yeah, but I definitely would like to meet more guys that's out of Baton Rouge, because I'm over dating in Baton Rouge, honestly.
Yeah, it's
being 31 and dating in Baton Rouge is.
It's almost like no one's really into dating right now. Everybody's just kind of into. Oh, that's low.
I do. I give it like a 2 out of 10.
I can definitely understand that, and that's why I'm definitely not looking forward to stepping into this new single life of mine.
And you said you was married?
Oh my God, I'm stepping into a single life for the first time since I was.
Yeah, so how long you been single? Look at me asking the question.
Girl. About a year.
A year?
About a year. About a year. And yet still waiting for some paperwork to clear, but all that's been. And I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah.
My sister and them are already out there, and I'm like, I said, I don't want to do all that. Like, I want to have a good time. You want to take your time with it? Like, I like morning sex. Like, what you like? Morning sex?
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, so over morning, afternoon, like a midday quickie, late at night, drunk sex. your number one would be
My
morning?
number one would be just,
Morning sex.
recovering from the nights. Mornings.
Now, did you do something that now? So
like
from
we
the
already,
night,
we already had did it that night.
that night.
But we gonna wake
and
up
sweat
that
it
morning.
off. I'm not the MUA tonight.
But we gonna wake
Covering
up that
from the
morning and just do it one more time.
There we go, and that's that. I haven't lost all my liquor yet. I got some still in
That's
me,
that
but I got a little bit more energy than I did. Yes, a little bit more than I had last night, because the room was spinning when I was. But now this morning, break you off something proper. I don't know where this gonna go afterwards, but she gonna remember my name.
That finna start your day off right.
Period. Better than cereal. Trust me, all the vitamins and vegetables and any kind of, nutrients and fruit you need, trust me. You ain't walking around smiling and everybody's going to wonder why. All that. And
Gonna
that's
be
just how
happy
it's
as
going to be.
hell. Happy as hell.
So I have this crazy question that I'll be wanting to ask my guests. First, I want to start with your top 3 favorite celebrities. Sexy.
Like men celebrities?
Yeah.
Like just
Let's go men.
Like,
Let's go men.
that I'm
Because you said
attracted to?
let's do that. That you attracted to, because you already said that you wouldn't do the women's. So we gonna go with the men that these 3 top men. These bae.
they bang.
Bae.
They bae?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's bae? I don't be too big on celebrities.
You got some local celebrities you want to talk about or something?
Girl, no.
No? Oh, okay. I was just like, just
Nah, not no local celebrities.
It could be local. It could be,
I ain't gonna lie, that boy green eyes. I don't like no light skins, but
I don't do light skins either, but he has
nice.
a vibe.
He nice.
It's like a vibe or
Yeah,
something.
he's
I was
nice.
like, look at
He's
this
nice.
little redhead, green eyed little
that's the
thing.
most local it'll get for me. Like, that's probably the most local it'll get for me. But as far as like real celebrities, girl, let me put this on outside. But as far as real celebrities,
Just throw them out there. Just 3.
know, 'cause
It
it's
don't
so
even have to be
many
your
of 'em.
top 3. Just give me 3 of them, because when chocolate lately, I ain't gonna lie, the chocolate been selling.
it gotta. I was
so
gonna say they
it's
gotta
been
be
given.
chocolate.
It really has
I
been
was gonna say they
given.
gotta be chocolate. So
But so
I'ma
just
have
pick
to-
3 of them, because I know it's about 15.
I'm trying to think
17.
of somebody like current though. Like I don't want to give like no old or basic
Why?
celebrity. Cause like I feel like if I say like Morris Chestnut, like everybody says shit like that. Or
I mean,
whatever.
but you can't.
Like I
it
want to
is
give
what
a
it
more
is.
modern,
Well,
and that's why I'm.
it
trying
could
to
be
think.
somebody younger than you. It's all right.
I'm trying to think.
Could be a little young.
What's some newer episode, like some newer series that's out?
Girl, every
They
time I
got
turn the
some-
radio on, my kids listening to something new, and I be like, "Who is that?"
Bel Air.
So, I don't know. You like a bad boy? You like NBA young boy?
No, I don't like
You
NBA
like-
Young Boy. Now as soon as I get on Instagram, I'll probably go see something.
It's gonna pop up, and it's like, I should have said
I'm
him.
gonna be like,
right
yeah, I should have
there.
said
It
him.
just shoulda
Oh, he's
been.
so fine.
It just should have been.
Okay.
And just like, oh.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, that character right there. See, you put too much thought in it.
I am because
You
I don't
just
really
gotta-
be on celebrities like that.
So who you be on? So you scrolling on Instagram and you like, if I wasn't me, if it wasn't like this, if I didn't have kids, you could get it.
I
Number one
definitely
come to
feel
mind.
like
There's one that come right to your mind.
it ain't no celebrity that come right.
It ain't have to be a celebrity. Who it is?
I like the dude on Power. Unique on Power.
Okay.
He's sexy to me.
Okay.
What's
I
his
can
real
get
name? Joy Badass.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. He got a little sex appeal to me. Like he's not that cute, but I don't like my niggas to be pretty.
You don't want no
Like
pretty boy.
I like my niggas to have a little ugly to them.
Oh, so MC Light, you like a rough neck.
But he got like a little sex appeal to him. He could definitely get it.
Okay, so we talking about that then. So like, what's like your type? What do it for you then? What gets you aroused?
Chris
what
Brown
do
could get it too.
Girl.
Like I said,
Even
I don't
in his
usually like
age,
light
to sit there.
skins, but
Not
I've
all,
been like
but it's
Chris
just
Brown
really the
for a
way he
long time.
moves.
Yeah, I don't
And he
know.
a little
He
young
just,
buck and all that, and it's just
yeah. Maurice
I ain't
could
gonna
get it.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
He
not
could
gonna
definitely.
lie. I'm not gonna
He
lie.
could get it. Cause he could get it. Who else?
Girl, I don't even sit there because there's some that even that I like for me, and it's almost like put a bag over him because it's not like I'm not attracted to him that way, but a voice does it for me.
What's Miracle Watts' baby daddy? He's so fine.
Miracle Watts, baby.
He was on P Valley.
Oh, I
Tyler,
don't know who you're talking about.
Tyler something. But he can get it too.
He is fine.
But as far as my type, I love a brown skin, dark skin, chocolate man. Like that's just gonna do it for me with some pretty white teeth.
Pretty white teeth, the build.
Yes, preferably a beard, but
Okay,
I'm
you
not
like the
against.
beards.
You know, I'm not against
So he could be a little skinny little thing with a little beard or something like that, or you like
I
a
don't
little...
too much have. I ain't gonna say I don't.
Because believe it, some sisters like like I have a lot of sisters.
Yeah, I don't like men that are too big. Like you can't be like big and sloppy.
But you can have some weight on you. You could be a Papa Bear.
Yeah,
You could be a Papa. You could be a Papa.
Yeah, little belly. You know, I ain't against it. You know, you just can't. Like if I can't.
But you ain't gotta be built in the gym.
If you lay on top of me and I can't breathe, then you too big for me. You too big for me. I can't do it.
It's like no offense, but there might be there might be a weight requirement. There might be too much, because don't nobody want to be on top all the time.
Right.
Don't be on top
that's
all
what I'm
the
saying.
time.
Like if you can't lay on top of me comfortably, it's not gonna work.
So what's your favorite position in sex? You got your bae, your secret crush forever, and he finna come in here and he finna lay it down on you. How you laying?
I'm oh my God. I don't wanna tell.
Okay, let's do two. We don't want to tell
Okay,
your favorite. We gonna do two so no one know which one your favorite.
Okay, period.
There we go.
I'm gonna do missionary with the legs straight.
Up in the air?
Yeah, like straight and
okay, so together, close together.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
That is good. It's a whole different, yeah.
That's different.
It's different.
Okay. And from the back, but he got one leg up.
You is specific. I like that.
Y'all
sit there. You can't do no wrong with a woman that know what she wants.
He different. Like he different.
And you can't be mad that a woman. A real man is just gonna say, "Put it on me and show me." Period. That's all he gonna do.
Yes.
Because other than that, you just can't get mad when we can just tell you what it is that we want. And trust me, ain't no woman, no real woman that you give it to, ain't finna give it back.
So have you ever had a man? Well, I ain't gonna say that. Have you ever used your rose in the bed with a man?
I have.
How they felt about it?
He asked for it.
Okay.
That's what I like the most is that he asked for it. He said, I won't, but he wanted, he wanted me to ride him while I used my rose. So I was like, let's go.
Like, all right, look, you ain't got to say nothing else.
I was like, woo, let's go.
Okay.
And this only sad, the downfall is that has to be the one time that Rose wasn't trying to get me right before he got him.
Oh, man.
So he was like, wait. I was like,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I was in the zone.
Yeah, I have tried it before. I've done it before, and it was a time.
It was a time.
But I've had friends that tried it, and they like, the guy was kind of intimidated by it. Like, what you need that for? Like,
because you can't be everywhere. And that's where you got to kind of step out of your ego and be into pleasing and giving. Because, trust me, you're not going to not have a good time. You are not going to regret it.
Right.
Promise you, you're not going to regret it.
Right, like it's definitely going to be a time.
It's definitely giving for us both. Definitely giving for us both. Definitely just... I need a shot on that. I really do. Let's go ahead and just go ahead.
I need another chaser. I didn't drop my chaser.
Yeah, that's so great.
It's cool. Perfect.
That is perfect. Because that was, this. Whew. Trying to tell you. So, you're out here dating and just enjoying life and seeing where things are headed, and you're just floating with it right now.
I am. I've just been pretty much just taking everything a day at a time. Like I said earlier, not rushing anything, not forcing anything. Just,
your humbling spirit is beautiful because you didn't just literally took something that you started with yourself and just a little habit of just, let me do this, because some people be really charging and everything, but let me learn how to go ahead and do this for myself and indulge in it and get into it. And you done made it a business.
I did, girl.
You done made it a business.
And it's not all, perfect all the time. Like, it's rough sometimes.
Yes.
Like, it really is. It's rough sometimes. I have my slow seasons. Being an entrepreneur is not all glitz and glam.
It never is. And people think without hard work, they can do it. You cannot do it without hard work.
Like, when I don't put the work in, it definitely shows. Like, it definitely shows through my business. So, I constantly have to remind myself.
Constantly have to keep grinding.
Yes. And also my son. I thank God for my son because that gave me even more motivation and push. Yes, like when my son came, girl, that just pushed it through the roof. I'm like, I gotta do this. Like, I gotta take off.
Absolutely.
So, like, I'm still not where I want to be yet. Like, I've gotten, and I appreciate.
It's the fact that you appreciate where you are, but you know that this is the beginning.
Where I've been, because like before I worked with Flage, I worked with Super and BB Judy, on a few of their productions. So. I've done a few things. Yeah, like I've done a few things.
You're putting in the work.
Yeah, so
and you striving. It's not just like no one's giving you no handouts or nothing like that. You showing up every day. You putting in the work. You putting in the sweat.
Girl, I remember I was the only makeup artist doing Southern Spring Fest fashion show, and this was in like it was before I had my son, so it had to be like 2015. maybe 2016. I was just getting started.
Yes.
Or whatever, and I was doing stuff like that. So I've always been super, super passionate about it. I barely knew about makeup at the time. And I had did like maybe like 12 to 14 girls in a few hours.
Wow,
So
go ahead.
I've always been super, super passionate about it. So it's like, that's why I say I'm not even where I want to be yet. But I am definitely grateful for where I have been. But see where I want to be when I get
Not
there.
even there yet. It's just the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
So if you wasn't doing nothing else and money wasn't even an object and you didn't have a child to provide for and everything, think you would still be doing makeup? You love that. That's a passion.
I think I would still be doing makeup. Because the way that, like I said, when I did it, I did it so good the first time. I felt like it was something that I always been good at. Yeah, like it was something I always been good at. I just didn't know it. I had to discover it.
Baby, everybody don't realize, I don't care what you say, this is not easy to do.
Right, and I feel like eventually, you know, no matter where I was in life or where I would have been in life, I would have discovered that I could do makeup.
You can do this.
So,
and you like doing it, and you're good at it. Like, how many times are we actually blessed in life to be gifted to have a career in our gift? It's something we love.
I knew in my spirit that I was an entrepreneur because any job that I've ever worked for, I've always felt like I don't want to be here. Like, oh my God, I hate working for other people. Like, I just wish I could be on my own
And even
time.
though you still gave your all, you kept having
like,
these
any
jobs.
I was gonna say any job that I did work, I always excelled.
Yeah,
I always did, but I just felt like I could excel at doing my own stuff.
Something you love.
Right. So, but I just didn't know what that was. So, I was trying to excel, you know, working for other people. But those other people weren't appreciating that. They were laying me off and all kind of stuff.
And all you were doing is, when you were there, all you were doing is being productive for their business.
Right.
And how different that is to be able to give that to your own.
Very different. It feels so good.
So good.
It feels so good. And that's why
baby.
I say I have my moments where it gets slow and I be like, Lord, I don't know how this gonna work out, but I just got faith that you gonna work it out. And it always works out. Or whatever. And that's another part of being an entrepreneur. You gotta have faith. If you ain't got faith, you're not gonna be successful.
If you don't
being
believe in you, how can you expect anybody else to believe in you?
Yeah, like you gotta have faith in yourself, and cause to even much be an entrepreneur, you gotta have enough faith to take that leap.
You do.
So,
because it's hard.
Yeah.
Because they said a good
without
70-80%.
faith, you can't be an entrepreneur at all. You're not gonna make it.
Most businesses fail within the first year. You know,
you're not gonna make it.
just.
So for me to say that I've been doing this for 10 years and I'm still rolling,
yes,
and I'm only 31,
and it's just the beginning.
So,
and look what you done. Just believing in yourself.
Thank
Mama,
you.
I just love that. What we can expect from you? What's got going? You got anything going on? What could we see from you in the future?
Yes,
you know?
In the future, I am going to be launching a new lash line. I'm rebranding my lash line. It's still going to be Conceited Minx, but it's going to be a bunch of different styles, ranging from 16 millimeters, because everybody don't like big lashes.
They gotta make me do them sometimes, I ain't gonna lie.
Ranging from 16 millimeters to 25 millimeters. I'm going to be launching a new lash line, strip lashes. Okay. I'm also going to be launching a individual lash line, a mink lash line for my lash techs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, see, that's more my daughter. See, I do the little strips. She do the little individual things.
So in the future, once I get that squared away, I'll have my own brand of conceited minks for the lash techs to purchase and to install on their clients for the extensions.
Yes. Do you, Mom?
Yes, and hopefully this might take a little more work and research, but I am trying to get into a cosmetic line.
Yeah.
So
the grind don't stop.
The grind don't
like
stop.
You said, you just getting started. They ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yes, and in the meantime, book me
all day. Booker. Baby, she did this in 10 minutes. I'm just beat to the guys, all that natural beat and everything, just all day.
Yes.
Just beautiful slay all day.
In the meantime, please book Conceited Faces on Instagram. Conceited Faces, CONCEITEDFACES 2_.
All that. So y'all have no excuses. No excuses.
Because people be acting like they can't spell conceited.
All that. So, girl, some people just stay in school a little longer, I swear to God.
Yes, so Conceited Faces 2_. You'll see my picture.
And y'all tap in.
And I take walk-ins. See, I do take walk-ins.
Everybody don't do that.
Yes, I take
Y'all
walk-ins.
know everybody that start doing anything.
Because they be trying to charge extra for them Sunday appointments. I don't charge extra for Sunday appointments.
Brunch.
So get in with me.
Y'all know we want to throw down for some brunch. Y'all know that.
Get in with me. A walk-in, no extra fees. Yeah. Get in with me.
Because, baby, everybody get in there and feeling themselves and everything, and you just have a beautiful spirit about you.
Thank you.
And I just love that, and that goes with it. And one thing that we have lost, and I want to say about business, is customer service.
Right.
And I love that you serving that all day long.
Thank you.
Baby,
I'm
I love
really
that.
big on customer service. My customers know I do not play when it comes to that. I always communicate. Anytime I'm in the wrong, I take accountability. If it's my fault, I'm gonna refund you. I don't
Baby,
hold
just
on
for
to
that
no
alone,
deposits.
y'all need to book with her
Yes,
because I have my hair done and everything done by people that I swear is like, yeah, you got the talent, but baby, on top of what you do, I would tip you if you had the customer service.
I don't hold on to no deposits. Like I say, my customers, and I don't like to call them customers. I like to call everybody that book with me clients because I know you gonna come back.
You coming back. You coming back.
All my clients, they know
that you got it going on.
It's A1. Like what you get,
so y'all
what you
make
pay
sure
for is what you get over here.
All day. Myiah Lee is over here serving the look. She's serving everything. She's giving everything that y'all need her to give. I really appreciate y'all coming in here and going on me on this journey. And y'all know I'm gonna keep y'all with some good-looking guests up in here. So thank you, Miss Myiah Lee, for blessing us with your presence.
No problem.
And we definitely want to make sure everybody links up and gets into your business. And all the ads that y'all will see there all below. Please make sure y'all click in for the business. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Till next time.
Thank you.